Hamas answers U.S. Gaza ceasefire offer with new demands. Trump's special envoy responds to Gaza militants. Witkoff dismisses Hamas demands, calls it unacceptable. Israeli Prime Minister's big warning to Gaza militants. Netanyahu says Israel will continue its operation against Hamas. Amid escalating war, IDF chief instructs to expand ground operation in Gaza. U.S. Special Envoy to the Middle East Steve Witkoff dismissed Hamas' response to a proposed ceasefire deal with Israel, calling it totally unacceptable and saying it only takes us backward. In a post on social media, Witkoff said he has received the Hamas response to the United States proposal. Trump's aide further went on to add that Hamas' response is totally unacceptable and only takes us backwards. Remember, Hamas militants said they were willing to release 10 living hostages and hand over the bodies of 18 dead. In exchange, Israel would release 125 Palestinian prisoners serving life sentences and over 1,100 other detainees from Gaza. But Hamas reiterated demands for an end to the war and withdrawal of Israeli troops from Gaza, conditions Israel has rejected. A Hamas official reportedly described the group's response to the proposals from Trump's special Middle East envoy Witkoff as positive, but said it was seeking some amendments. Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu said that while his government had agreed to Witkoff's outline, Hamas was continuing its rejection of the plan. Netanyahu in a statement said that Israel will continue its action for the return of hostages and the defeat of Hamas. On the other hand, Hamas said its response aims to achieve a permanent ceasefire, a complete withdrawal from the Gaza Strip, and to ensure the flow of humanitarian aid to people in the Strip. Meanwhile, on June 1, Israeli Chief of Staff Eyal Zamir instructed the military to expand its ongoing ground offensive in the Gaza Strip to include additional areas in both the north and south amid a deepening humanitarian crisis. In a statement, the Israeli military said Zamir gave the directive during a field visit and strategic assessment in southern Gaza, ordering the expansion of the ground operation into additional areas in both the southern and northern parts of the Gaza Strip. The Israeli military claimed that the goal of the widened assault was to create conditions for the return of the hostages and the decisive defeat of Hamas. The statement also stated that Zamir ordered the establishment of additional aid distribution centers. Remember, since May 27, Israel has been operating its own humanitarian relief initiative through a body called the Gaza Humanitarian Foundation, backed by Israel and the U.S.